question is today, do you understand what he's really saying? He that hath an ear. Now, Jesus is talking metaphorically what we think, but he's actually defining the purpose and how an ear works. He's no one can do it better than he can, since he created the ear. The thing I want you to understand is the ear is responsible. We know it's responsibility that allows us to hear voices and hear sounds, and the ear interprets that sound and sends the signal to our brain, and the brain interprets the signal, and we can understand in languages and sound, and we can put things together. But that's not the only purpose of the ear. I'll have some witnesses in the house when I finish talking about it. There's some witnesses in the house that know that that's not the only function of the ear. The ear is also the main function is not just hearing, but to keep you balanced. There's something called the inner ear and the middle ear, that if that is caught off balance, it's probably one of the worst feelings a person can have. I have a brother, my brother Keith, and my sisters Ruby and Brenda. And my mother has even had a battle with what they call vertigo. My brother explained to me, I asked him this morning, I said, tell me, since you had vertigo, how did it happen? There's something called hypertitis, which allows you to, it's caused by respiratory infections or some type of inflammation. And what it does is it causes, old folk got fluid in the back of the ear. And so what happens is, my brother said he went on a pressurized plane. And while he was on that pressurized plane, he didn't know he had the infection. And when he got off the plane, he was sick, and he had to go to the hospital, but he was sick for 2 weeks. Everything kept spinning. It wouldn't stop spinning. He closed his eyes. Everything was still spinning. He said what he tried to do was just put his foot on the floor. Maybe something would stop, but everything kept spinning and spinning and spinning. And it's one thing to have done around like this and cause it yourself, but when it's a disease and it won't stop, and you don't know when it's going to stop, it seems like it's going to last forever. See, I'm talking to somebody today whose life is imbalanced. The enemy have tried to take us out of our balance, to take us off our pivotal points, to try to destroy our thinking and to make us feel like that God is not going to ever come to our rescue. And our hearing has been affected not by what we're hearing necessarily, but by the imbalance that's in our lives. The enemy is coming everywhere he can to make life so overwhelming until we become dizzy and bothered by trouble, and our world is spinning, look like nothing's working out for us. But I have a word from God today. He's going to turn what's turning you around, what's making you sick at the stomach, because they tell me that you keep throwing up because every time you do something, it causes your eye, you think you hear something. Sometimes you have a ringing in your ears. It causes hear loss as well. And I come to let you know that the enemy is trying to play games with you, because he knows that you are people of destiny. There's something, now I keep telling you this every day because I have to talk against who's been talking to you. Don't sell yourself short, and don't kid yourself. God has something great in store for you. And the devil, his job is to steal, to kill, and destroy. And I'm trying to tell you, don't give up on God. I know everything ain't working out, but don't give up on God. I know you messed up somewhere down the line, but don't give up on God.